Good evening. My name is Christopher Edgar Caffel, and I am here to welcome each one of you to the planet Earth. Now, I know I wasn't there when you arrived because, there's so many people on the planet, you just can't meet them all. But I do have some great news to tell you tonight, and it's about PIES, which is going to help each and every one of you on your journey through space and time. I can see by your expressions you're not clicking with that. Let me see if I can help. Okay, 2 weeks ago, we were in Toastmaster in this classroom. Some of you were here, well, probably most. But the thing was, 2 weeks passed, and tonight we all drove here to the same classroom thinking it was in the same place. Well, we got it kind of half right. We are in the same classroom, but we're not in the same place. And neither is the classroom. Matter of fact, in those 2 weeks, the entire planet has rotated 14 times and has been in a continuous orbit around the sun. And think about it. 2 weeks ago we were here, now we're here, meaning every one of us. Everyone is on a journey through space and time with this planet. And to make it more personal, think about this. Each one of us arrived on the planet at a different time. And not to mention, you all have your own DNA and your own fingerprint. Go ahead, take the time, look at it. It's the only one on the planet like that. Really, you're unique. Now with that in mind, I'd like to tell you a few things. I'm going to here not to make you feel lonely and depressed, but to educate you on something different called PIES, which can allow you to enjoy your journey through space and time. Now, let's get started. PIES, we have physical, intellectual, emotional, and spiritual. The concept of PIES is this. If you balance your time between all four, you will project the best person you are, meaning that you will be the best communicator, the best leader. Leader, communicator? Tom, didn't you talk about that on the 2 tracks of Toastmaster last week? Of course he did. See how we're on that rhythm going on? Well, let's continue. Physical. Here we are with the physical. Now, this was a body we were all given when we arrived on the planet. We're all different shapes and sizes, but the idea is to increase the value so we can enjoy the physical. Now, part of it, and simple part, is your physical appearance. Before you arrived, you probably brushed your teeth, combed your hair, took a shower, put some fresh clothes on, and you felt pretty good about yourself. But then we have others here that want to get that physical activity to go one step further, and they get running and jumping and climbing and do all these exercises just to improve their mobility. And I get exhausted just talking about that. Then other people want a diet to trim down, and they watch their diet and what they eat. And then, of course, you always have that one in the room who goes, yeah, but this hurts. I can't. Oh, God, really, get a doctor, will you? Improve yourself. Enjoy your body. Do what you need to do. It's yours. It's a gift to you. Just enjoy what you have. You can make it better. You can do anything you put your mind to. Did I say mind? Mind is like intellectual. That's the next area we're going to talk about. Intellectual. That has to do with learning. Learning something new every day. Every time we think about it, we say, oh, we arrived on the planet just like this. We couldn't even talk, but yet we were learning everything we saw, everything we heard, everything we touched, everything we observed. We were learning. And now, you're all adults, and I'm very grateful you made it this far, really. But anyway, as adults, we have to be more proactive in learning and think about learning something new every day. You could read an article, a book, or like tonight, just listen to the different presentations, and you'll learn something. Now, when it comes to learning, I find it the most fun to learn from each other. Did I say each other? That's like relationships. That's like emotional. That's the next area we need to talk about. The emotional relationships you have with your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your significant other, your friends, your family, your coworkers, and even the people in this room. Now, think about this. There's a negative and a positive to the emotional. The negative is if you have a disagreement with somebody, well, make amends. This is your circle. Make yourself feel better. Don't wait for them to come to you. Now, on the positive side of the emotional circle is this. Think about who haven't you talked to in a while? Mom, dad, sister, brother, a friend? Well, call them up and talk to them. This is what we call journey sharing. Feel free to write that down. Journey sharing. That's right. It's where you share your journey with other people. And sometimes, I know, a few of you are probably thinking that, you don't always get the hold of that one individual you want to talk to. So you put your hands together and you pray that you finally will get that opportunity and they will answer that phone. Now, did I say pray? Oh my gosh, pray has to do with spiritual. And he goes, this is about, do you believe in God? Do you have a religion? Each one is different. There's not a right and a wrong. It's you. It's your journey, your values. What do you believe in? And are you living up to them? Now, with that in mind, you have values in each area. It's all about you and how you live up to your values in each area. Now you might be thinking, well, what if I want to do really good in one area? Well, we call that PIES Plus. Go ahead, write that down. You'll forget that one. Now, with PIES Plus, you go over here. You get physically active, and you can be in your time in this circle. Now, if you want to go to college, you're in the intellectual circle. Now, keep one thing in mind now. As you put most of your time in a different area, you still need to balance your time. When you balance your time, that's when you feel the best about who you are. That's when you're the best communicator, the best leader you possibly could be. To think how to balance even though you want to excel in a particular area. With that in mind, how did we do tonight in Toastmaster, just being here? Well, let's review. The scorecard. Physical. Well, we all got prepared to come here and we got dressed. Well, check. We did the physical. Intellectual. All you have to do tonight is listen to each presentation and you will learn. And that's the intellectual. Check. Now the emotional. You are meeting new people tonight. You met old people too that have been around a while. We checked that. Then spiritual. Well, I could have sworn that Bill started with a very beautiful prayer just before we started, and I'd like to say check to that too. So basically right now, we're pretty well balanced now, aren't we? We're kind of in the middle, so each one of you should be feeling pretty good. You are on your road to be that leader and communicator on the dual track to Toastmaster. Now you're probably thinking, when is this journey over? Well, I'll tell you, if you're still on the planet, it's not. But I will tell you this, when you end your journey, your maker will meet you eye to eye and say to you, hey, did you enjoy your journey? With that, I'd like to say good night and thanks for sharing your journey with me tonight.